Hello folks, welcome back to the Urban Rider Studio. Today I have some luggage with me from the British brand GOLDTOP, and these are tank bags, but when I say luggage it's a little bit broader than that because you can take these as a bit of a satchel or just an over-the-shoulder bag whilst you're off the bike, because they actually come with shoulder straps. So there's two versions we've got on the table. We've got a small version, we have a large version, and we have that in either a full leather option or a canvas and leather option. Quite a variety of different colours. You get that quite a lot with GOLDTOP actually, that's something they do very well. Different styles because of this canvas option. You also have a vegetable tanned option which boosts the price in the leather tank bags by £10. Running through their range, the large leather bags are £150, the small ones are £110, the large canvas bags are £140 and the small canvas are £100. We have seen things like this in the past, although I'm not sure if the tank bag from Trip Machine came with a shoulder strap. These definitely are more versatile. They are a higher quality as well throughout, I think most noticeably in the metal fixtures across them. So understandably, they are a higher price. I do think, and in fact the rest of our team agree, that they do justify that price, but it's completely up to you whether or not you want to save a bit of money with things like Trip Machine. But to me, this has a higher quality than the Trip Machine version. Not to discredit their efforts, I'm just saying that you get what you pay for with these sorts of things, and the quality of GOLDTOP is very high. You'll know that already if you own a pair of GOLDTOP gloves or one of their jackets. You'll know what sort of premium finish they bring to the table. And it is a very well established brand. They've got a great reputation. Their reviews back that up as well, on their website as well as on our own. And it can be quite easy to overlook or forget brands when they've been out for that amount of time. They're still making the same quality products, but it's been a while since we've seen something brand new from them. Often what they'll do is release new colorways, new finishes on certain things, and you don't really want to tweak their formula too much because it is a classic. They're vintage looking leather jackets and gloves. So you don't want to mess with that formula too much, and like I say, that can tend to leave them overlooked by some people because you want to see the new items out there. You want to see something brand new from them. So it's great that we have something brand new from them. So they're new to this kind of luggage range. And I have to say, they have set the bar pretty high when it comes to classy looking leather luggage. Something that you wouldn't automatically think of when it comes to this type of luggage is how versatile this could be. And it really could be quite a versatile option for you, especially if you want to combine the smaller and the larger tank bags. They are modular, so they strap together really well. They've thought this through very well. So you have a strap on the smaller bag that is already attached to it, and it's how you fasten this buckle down that you basically loop through this larger bag because that has a loop at the top there. And the small tank bag also comes with a little snap that you can loop through the bottom buckle or metal attachment at the bottom there, and then they stick together very securely. Of course, you could just use the smaller one by itself if that's enough for you. In case you're wondering with regards to the size of these, the small is roughly 1.5 litres and the large is roughly 4.5 litres. These are the same measurements whether you go for the full leather versions or if you go for the canvas and leather versions. Functionally, they're exactly the same, it's just the finish that you're looking at. The leather is really thick and hard wearing. Of course, they also do that vegetable tan version, which has a shinier or glossier look. I would personally go with this version instead. That is also true of Rob, my colleague. I think a few of the other people as well. I like this because it has a softer look initially, and I think also they tend to age slightly better. Areas where you touch or interact with the leather more often, areas where you'll rub past it more will start to look a little bit shinier. You'll get this sort of thing on your proper leather boots as well, and I really like that look, and it starts to make it look really unique and very identifiable as your own personal item. What I should definitely say, and probably not a surprise to you, is that they aren't waterproof. They have a flap over the top there. They're still going to be water resistant to some degree, and obviously where they are on your bike, if you stick them on your tank, they're not going to get soaking wet because generally speaking, your bike is going to break up that rain as you're riding through it. If it was on your tail section, on near your fender or something like that, or even a backpack, those sorts of things tend to get wet quicker. Actually, where this is wouldn't get too wet. And you can also use treatments. GOLDTOP have a treatment in actual fact that you can put over the leather, and it is recommended anyway on any of their leather items just to keep them in pristine condition for longer. Something else that I've come to expect from GOLDTOP is, of course, the quality of the metal hardware. So if I just unfasten this, you'll see how easy that can be to do. You just unclip that. This obviously stays on your bag, so you just snap that down again, and the same is true on the bottom there. So you take this off, and then you can stuff this in the bag itself if you want to. Depends, you might well couple these together. I mean, if you do own both of them, you might want to just keep it together, but obviously you'll need to take that off to open it back out. So on the buckle, I love this. This is something better than the other versions that I've seen. This little clip here, like a belt loop, kind of fastens through, and it's really nice to interact with. The mechanism on that is great. I love that, and it really does speak to the quality of these. Then of course they've got this liner on the inside. Again, canvas, so similar to the canvas, where that obviously is on the full body of the bag as opposed to the flap over the top. This one is only found on the inside as a liner instead, but same material. And you'll notice these loops on the inside as well, which you will attach your strap to if you want to carry it around with you whilst you're off the bike. And again, the metal hardware on that is really, really solid. You can feel quality things like this as soon as you get them in your hands. So you can take that as a bit of a hip bag or shoulder bag if you're just going to put it over like a satchel. Obviously a little bit bigger than that, of course, you have the bigger version. I love this little GOLDTOP logo on the front there, the same of the small version actually, with the patch that's sewn on the inside. And again, you have these buckles, which are nice to interact with, to open the bag up, and you'll see the zip pouch, which you can close very securely. This one doesn't have any partitions in there, but it is obviously bigger, so you can bring some more stuff with you. And key to this whole thing are the magnets as well, which you'll use to secure your luggage, your tank bag to your bike, which for me is a bit of a shame because my bike has a plastic tank, and I would say that is the only limitation and more of a critique of my bike than it is of the bags. But obviously make sure you have a metal tank and not a plastic tank. Make sure that magnets can attach to it. So with this, of course, it has 4 magnets on the back. They are very strong. I believe they've tested them up to 100 miles an hour, they said. I don't know where they did that. I'm going to hope and assume it was on a track. And obviously they say, even though it has been tested to that speed, that it's not a safe speed to do on the roads. So don't follow their example where that's concerned. But at least you know, up to 70 miles an hour, like we would be doing legally in the UK, this will be secure on your tank. And it really is quite secure. And bigger magnets than I've seen on previous versions of tank bags like this. So unsurprisingly, a more secure fit. That really is not going anywhere, no matter how sort of heavy the items you have on the inside there. A very classy and well thought out luggage option if you were in the market. If you want to check them out for yourself, I'll drop links in the description, and I will see you soon.